Hello and welcome back to our tutorial sessions. And in this session, I am going to go over how to make a multi-step form in Elementor Page Builder. Now, it's really not that difficult of a concept once I walk you through it, but I have had a lot of clients in the past ask me about multi-step forms for various different reasons, either to collect information about a newsletter or for contact forms. Now, regardless of the reason that you're going to want it, I'm going to go through actually how to set it up, some of the different options while you're setting up your multi-step form, and some of the add-ons and other things you can do to help actually some of the other parts of your business while through using your form and the data collected from your form. Now, it is important to mention that this is an Elementor Pro feature. So if you have the free version, the multi-step forms come with the Pro version, which I believe for the single license now is maybe $50 annually, which in my opinion is worth it. If you want to make a really good looking site, Elementor is the way to go. And a lot of the best sites out there are made with Elementor. But now anyways, I'm going to go through and just walk you through how to do it. Now you want to go over here to your widgets and you'll just search for form. And this will give you just a generic form. Now, if you're not quite a professional designer and you are just trying to do this on your own, it might be easier for you to go down here to one of the blocks. You could click contact category. I'll just pick one for now and click insert, and it'll give you a place to start actually from one of their built-in templates. Now, granted, this doesn't look the best in the world, but it'll give you somewhere to start at least. And for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to get too much into actually the design. I'm just going to go through how to set up the form. Maybe I'll give it like just a little bit of a background here for the time being. You can go to your global colors here just so it looks a little better, I guess. So, but anyways, I'm going to concentrate most on the actual form data in this video and the multi-step form. Now you click to edit the form, and over here you're going to see your form fields. Name, email, message is defaulted. So you can write whatever you want here, client name and email and message. But say that you are a medical practice, I don't know, you want to collect some more information on the person, such as maybe insurance. Are they going to use insurance or be self-pay? You can have a select box. Will you be insurance or self-pay? And insurance, self-pay. This gives you actually the options, the two different options to choose from. And you're going to want to make, if you do this, you're going to want to make your labels available to see. And now the colors of the labels actually probably you're going to want white. That'll make it easier to see. Anyways, back to the form here. Will you be insurance or self-pay? It'll have a drop-down, insurance or self-pay. Maybe you'll also want to ask, you have different locations. Maybe you'll want to have a label for zip code. Okay. There's another one. Maybe you want to find out if, let's see here, check boxes for symptoms. Maybe we'll go cough, fever, shortness of breath. I think you're starting to get the idea. This is starting to get a little out of hand here. And a person might see all this stuff. And the problem, what happens when people see all this information that they have to fill out, they don't want to do it. So they're going to see this, get freaked out, and bounce, what's called bounce, is leave your page and go somewhere else. You're going to lose all the data that you're trying to get. Maybe we'll add one more here. Let's see here. We'll do a radio selection. COVID-19. And yes, no. Have you been in contact with someone with COVID-19? All right, so let's see here. We have all of our form, actually, and this is the wrong way to do it. So now I'm going to show you how to kind of make this a little bit more palatable for a person to begin with. So maybe the first thing we want to do is just figure out which location that they're nearest to. So we'll ask zip code first. Now, in order to change this all around, we need to add a new item here called step. All right, so we put our step after zip code. And you can see it created the little step marker here. Now we're going to want to create another step. And there it showed up. So you're starting to see here, the first step, they just see zip code. So the website visitor is only going to see one thing that they have to do. It doesn't look so cumbersome, makes it a little bit more palatable for them to fill out. So maybe we, then the next thing we want to do is ask about the insurance. So we move that up here. We have our next step. Boom. So if you see already, if the person puts in their zip code, oh, sometimes it takes a minute to update here. I'm sorry about that. But what you're going to see, let's see if it updated now. Nope. You're going to see that it makes it a lot easier for the person to move from step to step to step. I'm going to finish up here. We'll do the next step. Symptoms. Put another step after symptoms. Now, the other thing is when you just want someone to contact you and it's a contact form, you might not want to put all this stuff in here anyway. It might just be best for your business to collect name, email address, contact information in order to just make sure you get the lead, the important stuff, so you can contact the person and set up an appointment if that's the route you want to go. But for things like newsletters, that thing, you can segment your audience later with all of these different types of questions. So it might be important for your business in order to generate future contacts, things like that, to get more information from the person to segment them better. Let's see here. We'll add another step. After symptoms, we can do our COVID question. And then on the last one, we'll ask the contact information. So you could see now it put all the steps in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it makes it look a lot less bothersome to fill out. Like I said, the design I'm not really going to go into, so these color schemes look horrendous here, but you can see it updated here. Okay, the insurance. Oh, another thing you're going to want to do is make all the ones required that you need required here. So if you want the information required, just check required. And email required, message required. Okay, so now when the person goes through, you can collect all of this information and it makes the form look a lot less like a problem for the person. It's going to skyrocket your conversion rates, and you'll see a lot less visitors leaving your page without filling out the form. Now, I said I wasn't going to go into much of the design, but I will talk a little bit about actions that you can do after the person submits and other interactions that you can create with Elementor that will make the rest of your business flow pretty smoothly. Now, actions after submit, email's usually already going to be checked. So once they fill out the form, you just want to fill out the email that it's going to go to. And also, you're probably going to want to set up a redirect here, which usually you're going to want to take them to a thank you page once they've completed the form. Now, from that thank you page, you're going to be able to include that thank you page as a goal on your Google Analytics. So you'll be able to track everything from the forms this way. So click redirect, and you should have some sort of email marketing campaign. Now, if you do, you could choose your email marketer right here. I'm just going to choose Mailchimp for this example. And you'll see the options for your email address, redirect, and Mailchimp will show up right here. Now, your redirect will give you the option to select your page. I'm just going to choose the thank you page. Okay. So when you save this and you publish your form, when they complete this form and send, it's going to take them to your thank you page, and it's going to count that as a goal completion. So you can track all your conversions through your analytics. It makes it really easy for you. And then you have your integration with Mailchimp here, which is your email marketing software, which I highly recommend for businesses to keep in touch with your clients, customers on a regular basis. So once you get your API key, you could just put your API key in here, or you could do it in the settings of your Elementor. And all of this data here is gonna integrate right into your email marketing software. So like I was saying before, how sometimes with your contact forms, you just want to make it simple to get the contact information. This is great for your newsletters or any products that you might want to promote. You could get the right message to the right person with all the data you're collecting in your multi-step form. So you could integrate this and create different audiences for your email marketing campaign, which is amazing. So these are pretty much most of the settings that you're going to want to use to begin with. Now, a lot of the other additional options and style options, obviously you want to make your form look a lot better than this, but this video will give you an introduction into the multi-step forms. We went through the different fields, how to create the steps for the forms, the actions after you submit, how to redirect, how to integrate with your email marketing software. And I think that'll give you a good grasp on how to begin. Now, from there, you just publish your form and you're good to go. So if you do have any other questions at all, I'll put the link to our website in the comments. You could ask me questions of any other ideas that come across that, or any thing you want to ask. So thanks for watching the video, and come back next time for our tutorial sessions. Thank you.